I'm going to go through the print and cut real quick, and I'm going to go ahead and make this a 2-part series. So that way you can see the print and cut, and then we can go into cutting. So here I have my new page, and I have everything for my page set up correct and how I need it. And I'm going to merge in a file that is a Boho design from us, and this is Boho 25. And I am going to turn this, and now I need to turn on my registration marks. Okay, so to let you know on this, so now if I was to trace this and go to cut it, your boundaries, I'm above the boundaries, but there is a little trick that you can come down here and drop down the advanced options, and I will do my left inset, top inset, and right inset. I will never go ahead and use, I will never use the bottom inset. When I messed around with it, I was getting issues. And when I researched something about that, so I just leave that one the way it is. And so now I have a little bit more wiggle room. So now I'm going to trace. And there are a few tips on this also. So let's go ahead, and we have our image. And since I'm going to be tracing this and the back part of the garden flag is white, I'm not going to so much worry about my bleed lines. I do have a video in that if you would like to see, so that way if you're cutting and you get some white on your print and cut, I can show you how to eliminate that with the bleed lines. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to move my threshold. So I'm going to do a solid fill, and I'm going to move it over just a little bit more to grasp this right here. Okay. And again, I may have some white in this because you see very fuzzy. But like I said, I am not worried about that because the background is white and it is a garden flag. All right, so I'm going to click for Trace Outer Edge. I do have a few spots right here, and an easy way to go about that is come over here, click your eraser. Now my eraser is completely too big, so I'm going to downsize it. And I just like to get as close as I can, because if you see red, you are going to cut that. A lot of people see files and they will see this. You can turn around and clean all that up, or you can turn around and you can trace and detach. So let's go ahead and we will Control Z, red, okay? So again, we are going to solid fill. And then I'm going to come down here and trace and detach. So that way we'll detach this. So now I can turn around, and I don't know if you can see it. Here, let me go ahead and, there we go. So you can see the little cut areas. So now if I go to send, it still has a few, which I could go and grab those maybe. Yeah. All right. And then you can, what you want to do from this point on is do not move your image. And you're going to Control P. And you will press print. You're going to select your printer, and on here for your preferences, just make sure, come up here to your print quality and my print quality is at draft, so I would change it to best, and then I would okay and apply it, and then I would go and print. So let me do this is going to be the part 1 to the part 2 of the OrGuard 210 UV laminate with print and cut. So I'm going to lay that on top of it and print and cut. But before I do that, I'm going to show you how you can test your print cuts to make sure that you get a full cut every time.